Although Ministry have decided to call it quits, Al Jourgensen continues to be extremely busy juggling his time between multiple projects. Jourgensen is currently working on Ministry's Farewell See You Late tour, live DVD CD package of that tour, which will be released in March 2009. Jourgensen, who formed Ministry in 1981 and continued to tour up until 2008, knew the time was right to retire the band. Artisan News caught up with Al Jourgensen to get his thoughts on being in a band and why playing live became torture after 27 years on the road and in the studio.
I mean, yeah, it's torturous because, look, that's the whole thing I hate about live. That's the whole thing I hate about being in a band and being this and that. It's because you spend all your time obsessing and focusing on this one thing that takes up 2 years of your life for every release. Then there's 3 months of press and, a year in the studio and 6 months, 8 months of touring and blah, blah. And next thing you know, you're still on Ministry because then you have to do another one and it's 2 years later. God, it's so boring.
Jourgensen also talked about settling into his role as producer for bands like Revolting Cocks and Prong, who are both under the umbrella of Al's 13th Planet Records.
That's why I'm so over this. This is done. I have so many other projects. I can't wait to start twirling buttons on a Prong record, twirling buttons on a Cox record. I hate the fact that you've made us come here to talk to you. I hate you for this because this is a waste of my time. I'd rather be in a studio working with people I know and love and doing really progressive stuff.
So what did Al hate most about touring?
Because every night on stage, you're like a jukebox. You're playing the old hits. You put a quarter in your mouth, turn your tongue, and you spit out a song, right? That's what I never liked about live playing. The whole thing is yeah, okay, there's magic moments where the crowd's really into it and they're one with you and all that. Whatever, wank, wank, wank. You know what? The best moment is when you know you've done a good job and you've done something that's timeless, that's recorded in a studio, and that last playback with a really good bottle of brandy or wine, a good cigar, louder than piss, you and just the band, none of these knuckleheads blowing smoke up your ass, then you know you've done something really cool. That's the moment.
Al Jourgensen is currently working on an upcoming Revolting Cocks album, which will be coming out in February. The record was recorded at the 13th Planet Records studio compound in El Paso, Texas, which Jourgensen recently built from the ground up and houses a state-of-the-art studio along with many luxuries bands would expect during their recording process.